Watching today, I'm going to be working more on my stock market quant strategy, I would call it. I'm using Python. So let me start over real quick with what I've done so far, what I'm currently working on, and what the end goal is. So the end goal is to have a model which is trained on returns. It predicts returns for stocks. There should be one model that trains on a whole bunch of stocks, and then predicts returns. Every day after the market closes, I want to pull data from the day that just happened, and then input any features I want to the model to make picks for the next morning. Um, and I think this is a good strategy because I don't need to worry about getting data quickly or anything. And the database that I'm using is updated every day at some point after the market close and before the next day's open. So um, that's what I want to do. Uh, Starting out, I got data. I was starting out using data from the NASDAQ database. The problem with that is you need to download CSVs. I don't. I My requirements are I want to use something free, um, and I guess that's my only requirement. Uh, the problem is with things like I don't want to get limited. I don't want to use Yahoo Finance in Python because that is free, but you get limited in API calls. Um, and I found this database. Let me show the database real quick. Um, just exit out of some stuff. Okay, here's the. Um, Actually, that will be useful. I'll show that next. Um, okay, so Dolt Hub post no preference. Um, so this guy has these databases here that he updates every day. Whoa. Tim Sen. Whoa. Did he just add see, updated 14 minutes ago. Options. Stocks was updated an hour ago. But, what is this stuff? New databases from this guy. I haven't seen this before. Calendar estimates statements. I don't know what that means. But back to this, yeah, so I found a better data source, got that. I had to do some stuff to clean it up, namely stock splits weren't accounted for. I just had the price for every day, so I had to go back and account for stock splits. You can see I did that here. Then I did some basic analysis. These are fundamental variables, just looking at how they change over time, comparing different stocks, comparing stocks in a sector to the average performance. You can see underperformers and overperformers. But this stuff is qualitative, so you're not really able to automate anything with this. So to automate something, you really need a model. I'm using a light gradient boosting method. That's really effective for stock data. They're fast. They handle missing values well. And they're really good on time series. Oh, and they could do binary classification, so good stock, bad stock, up, down, and they could also do regression, predicting this is going to have a 5% return today, for example. So I got a model. The best I was able to get with this model was 51.5%, and I tried several different versions, but I wasn't able to improve on that. I did find a portfolio strategy which works. You can see here, but it was really fragile. And the only strategy I could get that was really robust is picking one stock per day, which comes with extreme risk. So, all that to say that the conclusion I drew from this first round of the analysis was that I needed better model to train. Um, and so before doing that, I kind of had to clean up the code base because I was using every time I wanted to train the stock universe differently or retrieve the stock universe differently. every time I wanted to train the model differently, and every time I wanted to do a new portfolio strategy, I had to write a new script. So this was quickly blowing up into dozens of files and would soon become hundreds of files. And so that was just going to be inefficient. My other goal for this project, the reason that the requirement was to use free data, is that I want to upload it to GitHub and have anyone can use it. And so speaking of that, you can check out the GitHub in the description, and please leave me a star. That helps. Helps me. Okay, so then, yeah, so rather than having this giant code base that's not usable for anyone else and would probably confuse me, I decided to organize everything. So I'm making 3 classes: a stock universe class that allows you to flexibly define a universe however you want. That's taking in the clean data, which I already have from the previous work, and some filter classes that I made. So you can, if there's some filter you want or I want that doesn't currently exist, I can just create a new class and I already have all these functions which work inside of this class, and then I could just get the new data with the new filters. The next thing was implement features and targets, and so I implemented all of these features and targets. That is what took most of my time over the last 2 or 3 weeks. But I finally got that done. And yeah, so then I got the returns model. And so I decided this is good enough for now. I'm going to leave the portfolio model for later until I could get a returns model that's getting 53 or 54% is my goal. And so you can see here, this is the original database I forked on my other profile. And it's huge and not really usable. Now there's this database, which is not huge, but it's compact and should be really usable. I've tried it a few times, downloading it from GitHub on this computer and different computers, and it works. And so now, so that's all the progress so far that I've been doing. And so now I'm working on training the model with this better code base. So yesterday I was working on this test. I realized that I was doing things wrong somehow because why did I realize that? Oh, because I was getting 65% directional accuracy in predicting returns, which is way too good. If you're getting 65%, something's wrong. I realized that's because I'm looking back. The target was the log return, and I pushed it forward 1 day. The 5-day log return. So it was the sum of the log returns over the last 5 days. And so obviously that's leakage. The past is trying to predict the past. And so that's why it was so good. So now I'm trying to predict it on, instead of the sum of the log returns, just one log return. So I've tried a few different things here, but I'm still stuck. So that is where I'm at. So intraday log return type. Yeah, so, but then when I run this, which should incorporate intraday log return as a feature into the data set, we could see it's not there. This is taking kind of a bit to run, so I'm going to exit out and instead I'm going to get the universe. So this is 2020, the year of 2020. So instead I'll just do the first half of the year. Or I'll do the second. I'll do the first half of the year so we get the COVID crash included. Okay, so let's see. And I'm not trying to train anything here. I just want to, test the code and look at the database. I think I put the debugger in here, so I should be able to look at the data that's returned and make sure that the feature's in there. But it's not right now, so, oh. So it's trying to get the target key, but there's not a target key. I don't have the debugger. It's failing inside of the class. So these are the keys we have. There's obviously no target key. Why not saying what's going down? Okay, so now I'm going to add a new test just for this feature. All night, looking for the answers in the pouring rain. You're looking out of place. Followed you into the hall. Cigarette, daydream. You were only 17. With a mean streak. Nearly brought me to my knees. You can drive all night. Alright, so then we could do data as df.tail. Let's just get the last 100 to make it small. And then feature engine. Feature engine. And then in the pouring rain. Feature request. Feature engine. FE is equal to feature engine. And requests is just the target. Oh, I forgot to put a comment in the chat. Let me do that really quick. Looking for the answers. Okay. Then compute, does that return a data frame? Oh no, is this in the wrong? No, this is right. Womp 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 na na na. Yeah. You were a child. Getting universe. The fuck? Bump, 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 bump. Stock market tool. Stock market tool. Open. Did I show her location? No. Take only what you need from it. But it's giving me shivers. What is that test.py? Calling out for attention. What am I missing here? Decisions, I'm going out, and I thought this wouldn't hurt a lot, I guess not. Womp, 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 na, na, na. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's not even going to be in the GitHub. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. I can make that a bit bigger. Oh, so I do have test intraday log return. Test intraday log return. The test model is clearly false. Aha. What a stupid problem to have. Womp 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 na 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 na. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it. So log return is nan the whole time. Gap size is nan. Why is gap size even in there? All right. Well, let's try this then. Should take a little bit longer, but not too long. Cigarette, daydream. You were only 17. Further than this. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. What am I thinking? Care if you a baller or a big boss. Take your clothes off. Alright, so log return should be 15.09. Oh no. Close should be 41.49 divided by open 41.99. Oh. So let's take the log of that. Is it as simple as that? Bitches take your clothes off. Homies let the money talk. Baller or a big boss. Bitches take your clothes off. Homies let the money talk. If you a baller or a big boss. Bitches take your clothes off. Homies let the money talk. I don't really care if you a baller or a big boss. I don't really care if you a baller or a big boss. Bum 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 ba da dum 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 da 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 da. Do do. Wong wong wong. Come on, yo. I got 99 problems, NAL bitches, which I was Jigga man. Carefree living. What a dumb error. I'm the Cleveland. Rolling with them Brooklyn boys. Charles was never in charge. Or even explain. On Christmas time. My mom's Christmas grand. Got me most of what I wanted. How'd you do it, Ma? Why he by himself? He got two older brothers, one hood, one good, independent. I wish he could, but they all didn't see. All right, so then model dot data. How do we get to data? Yeah, dot data. I'll bring them to the life view. Model dot data. All right, let's see how this does. Still 62.6%. The moon will illuminate my room, and soon I'm consumed by my doom. It's all said and done, and my cock's been sick. My heart's an open sore that I hope heals soon. I live in a cocoon opposite of Cancun. So 62% directionally accurate is too good. Nobody can see. And I need that shit. Then I'll probably be a myth. Then I'll probably be a jackass. And I get both, never truly satisfied. It's only right. This is to my life, to my life. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Features calculated. That's not it. The features all have a shift. No, you dope. Bitches, take your clothes off. Homies, let the money talk. I don't really care if you a baller or a big boss. Share it with me. I feel like this is doing way too much. I'm not even asking about anything about the sharp. Even as a youngster. Am I calculating sharp as a feature? Kicking up dust? No. Help me take away the pain so I'm hopeless. Rolling down the freeway, swerving, don't worry. Tried to understand me, what should I do? I had to feed my fucking family. What else could I do but be a thug? Hustling with the homies. So fuck what you thought. I'm drinking Hennessy, running from my enemies. Will I live to be 23? So much pain. It doesn't matter. I don't have a. You know, so I had the idea that I want to go through and write tests for all the features. So photo bitches because I had the mad rep. So I have VWAP Z score over the last 20 days. That's basically a. I think this one's a volatility proxy. Volume weighted average price. Oh. So it's trying to give the true price. With my biscuit. Run for cover. Major dust. For a gauge to bust. Yo, it's so much pain. Oh. Yeah, so this looks good, and it made sense. So what I was originally thinking is I need to go through and do a test for every feature. Glock cock planted if they press me bust. Okay, I'll just put that in. Don't wanna die, tell me why, cause the stress is getting major. $1.50 across the place with my razor. No, that's only gonna be a target. How would there be data leakage? Ball and Loke. Oh my god, it's still thinking. What the? What? Damn, I guess it's gonna have to think for a while again. But the forward sharp, I don't think. Let's see, is that an issue? So it's getting the close. Then it gets the log return. Tired of the strain and the pain. Years and years of that rough life. I'm listening to this Tupac song, and it sounds. Yeah, come on, that's too similar to It Was a Good Day. Beginning of 92. Oh, so came out 2.5 years later, and it's heavily derivative. And that's weird. September 26th, wasn't that when Tupac died? Anyway, this song, Stay True. In Ice Cube's song, he says, took a sip of the potion, hit the three-wheel motion, and then he says, and I can make that ass drop. I can make that ass drop. Took a sip of my potion, hit the three-wheel motion. And then he says, shit don't stop, cause I can make the ass drop. Front pop and hit the three-wheel motion. Pretty derivative there, Tupac. Do, do, do. Home. I'm coming. I need a good song to listen to. I'm coming. Oh. Bum 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 ba dum dum bum. Alright. So much thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. Right there up on Broadway. Like a Simmons whipping pastry, cruising down A Street, all black Lexus. Home of the boy Biggie. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my tie, sitting courtside, Nixon Nets, give me high five. You can't do. Alright, so this works. Need to make it look a little better, but this is nicer because I can do a side-by-side plot of two variables. Catch me at the XOG at a Yankee game. Shit, I made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee king. Let's go look at the previous response. Gap size. Dollar cab, holla back. 8 million stories. City, it's a pity half of y'all won't make it. Special what I got it made. If Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 3 dice Zelo, 3 Cobb Marley. Labor Day parade. A massive logic bug in your LightGBM weighting that is likely causing a false accuracy. Log 1p. What does that even do? Log 1p. Girls need blinders. The city of sin, it's a titty on a whim. Good girls gone bad, the city's filled with them. Hail Mary to the city, you're a virgin. Why is that a problem? Your target column. Okay, so get the target column, multiply by 100. Oh, so the train weight should be different. So really I need to account for if it's binary or if it's regression. Is it classification or regression? Did I change anything else in the GitHub? No. Good. The lights will inspire you. Well, yeah, of course. There's nothing you can't do out here in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. The lights will inspire you. Na 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 na. I sit back with this pack of zigzags in this bag of this weed. The most meanest MC on this earth and is cursed. I'm cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works. When I'm eating or feeding my daughter. I don't know you, and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. NSYNC. I'm not what your friends think. I could just figure that out myself. So, yeah, I am. Let's go to LGBM. Because I am whatever you say I am. Blame it on Maryland and the heroin. Where were the parents at? Now look where it's at. Middle America. Now it's a tragedy. Now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happening. Okay, so target type should be string, and it should default to regression. If, so then we'll say valid target types. What hood I grew up in, the why, the who, what, when, the where, and the how. Okay, so then we could say if the target type is not valid, error message is equal to invalid target type must be one of, and then we could say for I invalid target types, error message dot error message plus equals target type. For C, I enumerate this guy, and then we could say for CI plus equals I if C. So let's see if there's only one entry. So we'll say if C is less than length of valid target types minus 1. We're also going to add error message, make it itself, plus a comma space. Okay, good. So now we have target types. Okay, so now let's make the functions up here. Things don't run, Oh, but the objective functions need to be defined inside. So, if so let's save the target type. Forget the haters, 'cause somebody loves ya in the bathroom. Self.target type is equal to target type. Doing whatever we want. And we can't stop. Really, who own the night? Alright, let's move these up so it looks more reasonable. We can do what we want. This party, we could say what we want. Okay, then we could say if self.target type is equal to classification. Here's our objective function. And we can't stop. Otherwise, if the target type is equal to regression, this is the objective function. Yeah. Buy all of the things I never had. Wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shiny lights. A different city every night. Oh, I swear. Label is self.y train. I can make a show like Oprah. I would be the host every day Christmas. Give Travi a wish list. And adopt a bunch of babies that ain't ever had shit. Give somebody their last wish. That Benz can go, so you could call me Travis Claus. Might as well ho ho. Visit what Katrina hit, and damn sure do a lot more than FEMA did. Every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining light. Oh, oh. Basketball with the president dunking on his delegates. Yeah, good. I'll be in a whole new tax bracket. I wanna be a billionaire. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Every time I close my eyes, what you see, brah. Alright, so let's try to run that now. Oh, I gotta turn this test on. The world better prepare when I'm a billionaire. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more decaf real quick. I'll be back in a couple minutes. So fucking bad. damn, I ran the wrong test. Did I not save it? So I did this test again. Oh, because I'm not doing test.py, duh. No one could get in the way of what I'm feeling. I was on my way up here to the studio, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, the brother don't swear he nice, he knows he's nice, you know what I'm saying? Now remember that line you was kicking to me on the way out to LA Lounge in Queens while we was in a car on our way to the shop? Well, yo, right now, kick the bass for them brothers and let them know what goes on. Zero Stones of the rap game, not bragging. What? Got nothing to do with rap. Check the facts, expose those cats who pose as heroes, take advantage of blacks. Cut the crap. A war going on, so where y'all at? Oh. Test model is on, right? No. The new thing about snitches. A mass of switches. And my soulage goes out from brothers and sisters. Hard. Just like that. Hard. Just like that. Hard. Just like that. Yeah, that's right. That's what, man. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? These brothers riding around hard. Just like that. So it defaults to regression. Oh, so it's easy to change it. So I'll leave target type and take out the transform. You stand for something, you fall for anything harder than you think. It's a beautiful thing. Just like that, hard. Just like that, hard. Just like that, hard. Just like that. That's what you gotta do. You got to tell them just like that. You know what I'm saying? These brothers riding around hard. Just like that. You know, they try to bring it down with them. But yo, Chuck, you got to tell them just like that. Damn it. Thank you for letting me repeat ourselves. I forgot what I wanted to do. Add. Oh. Also, a public enemy #1 in Alabama, y'all. Public enemy #1 in Mississippi. Okay, so let's... Oh. Yeah, I'm training the model. Let's keep the binary transform on here. And then here we can say target type is equal to classification. Rain Man is back with Little Miss Rihanna. World apart. Whoa, now we only have 2 features. Volatility Z-score 20-day feature. Volatility. When you come down, we'll shine together. What is going on here? So there's only 2 features saved in the data. You could stand under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, under my umbrella, under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, in between infinity. Yeah, so there's 4 features. I'm gonna stick it out to the end. Okay, so now it has 3 features. And they're different. Okay, let me try one more time, because that's weird that I didn't get the same output both times. Should be the same every time. So the first time I got 2, second time I got 3. What do I get the third time? Let's take them back. Okay. Let's try one more time. Daddy ain't around, probably out committing felony. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good, so shit, I sell dope for a four-finger ring. If I could move a few facts, I get the hat. Now that'd be dope. I'll come back if I could. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. And I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart. Now I'm back to only 3. Been banging since my little homie Rob got killed for his Barclays. I kill you if you try me in my MX 95s. Told Banks when I met him I'ma ride, and if I gotta die, I'd rather homicide. I ain't have 50 Cent when my grandmama died. Okay. Oh, let me update any changes I made to GitHub. Alright. Okay, very good. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed this. Join the Discord in the description. Go to my GitHub, also in the description. Download the code. Tell me how I can improve it. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Okay, very good. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you